Please don't hang me if you disagree with me. So in this video, I'll be recasting 30 iconic movie characters with modern choices. So basically who I would pick to play these roles if these movies were made or rebooted today, or if there was a sequel where the OG actor couldn't return. I'm not saying these movies should ever be rebooted or remade or recast. This is just an imaginary thing in which we can picture what a film would be like with these exciting choices. And you probably are not going to agree with some of these choices, but keep an open mind. This is just for fun. I mean, I could see some of these movies being adapted into TV shows on HBO Max or Netflix, especially the ones based on books, because they'd be able to go more in depth. But yeah, let's just play pretend. Okay, first, Lily Collins as Belle in Beauty and the Beast. Emma Watson played the live-action Belle in 2017, but she was a controversial choice, so I feel like people would agree with Lily more as she fits the spirit and look of the animated character more strongly, and she can sing. I go more in depth in my video where I fixed the 2017 Beauty and the Beast, so you could give that a peep. David Corenswet as Superman. I mean, look at him. But for a more interesting choice, Henry Golding. Speaking of Henry Golding as James Bond in 007. He's suave, sophisticated, and British. He's perfect. Adam Driver as Severus Snape in Harry Potter. He would be playing a slightly younger version of Snape, but between his look and his distinctive voice, he's probably the only one worthy of continuing Alan Rickman's legacy. I made a concept trailer featuring Adam Driver as young Snape, so check that out. Kit Harington as Wolverine in X-Men. It just makes sense. It really does. Diana Silvers as Dorothy Gale from The Wizard of Oz. This up-and-coming star from Booksmart and more captures an entrancing, timeless essence and classic look, but mixed with a very modern indie vibe, so she'd be an exciting fit for the iconic ruby slippers. Julie Andrews as the fairy godmother in Cinderella. Helena Bonham Carter played the fairy godmother in the 2015 adaptation of Cinderella and brought an interesting, quirky angle to her. But the character just works better as a more nurturing, grandmotherly character. And from Mary Poppins to The Princess Diaries, Julie Andrews is a Disney legend that would not only bring that warmth to the character, but it would be cool to see an essential person in Disney's legacy play an essential character in Disney's legacy. Florence Pugh as Rose in Titanic. She is kind of the modern-day Kate Winslet, and I could see her absolutely owning this role. Timothee Chalamet as Jack Dawson in Titanic. People are thirsty over Timmy in the same way people were thirsty over Leo DiCaprio in the 90s, and they're both respected actors that hold a lot of prestige. But I'm not done with Timmy yet. Timmy as Edward in Twilight. Pale skin, chiseled face, great hair, brooding, mysterious face. He could bring a lot to the table. Which leads me to Jenna Ortega as Bella Swan in Twilight. You may have seen her in season 2 of You or The Babysitter Killer Queen, and she'll be in the upcoming Scream 5, but she also seems to be a good fit for this character. Hunter Schafer as Cher in Clueless. She's known for her bold style and fashion choices in the HBO series Euphoria, and she would definitely bring a unique, refreshing, modern energy to this 90s icon. Ryan Gosling as Willy Wonka. If you're doing a sequel or spin-off of the original 1971 version, because Ryan Gosling looks kind of like Gene Wilder, but if they want to do something new, Taika Waititi as Willy Wonka. He'd bring something fresh to the character, and he's directing a Charlie in the Chocolate Factory Netflix series, so it's likely we might see this. Jeremy Irvine as Indiana Jones. This guy from Warhorse and Mamma Mia Here We Go Again has the looks and charisma to have the torch passed down from Harrison Ford to him. If they want a more interesting approach, Manish Dayal from The 100-Foot Journey could be an intriguing choice. Emily Allen Lind as Regina George in Mean Girls. This actor from Dr. Sleep, The Babysitter Killer Queen, and the upcoming Gossip Girl reboot has proven to have a deliciously nasty side to her that would work so well in the iconic role of Regina George. And she's actually a teenager, so they wouldn't be casting another 26-year-old. Emma Stone as Wendy Torrance in The Shining. Emma Stone has the dramatic chops as well as the slight quirks of the character and could do something really interesting with her. And being an Oscar-winning actress, she could help bring prestige to the film, so it's not just a cheap remake. Which brings me to James McAvoy as Jack Torrance in The Shining. From Split to X-Men First Class and It Chapter 2, this man is an incredible actor and we've seen him go completely unhinged before, so he'd be perfect to follow in the footsteps of Jack Nicholson. Samara Weaving as Beatrix Kiddo in Kill Bill. If you've seen Ready or Not or The Babysitter, you probably understand this choice. She's just awesome and easy to root for, so yeah. Zendaya as Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games. Honestly, you could cast Zendaya in almost any role on this list, and believe me, I've considered it, because she has such a universal appeal and likability and can fit into such a wide range of characters, but Katniss Everdeen is the one I singled out for her because I would just love to see it. Her as an action star in a blockbuster franchise, I'd love to see it. She would look so cool shooting that bow, and we'd all love her and root for her because she's Zendaya. Aubrey Plaza as Miss Hannigan in Annie. It speaks for itself, it really does. Carol Burnett's Miss Hannigan was perfect with her comedic timing and insanity. You need an actor to be able to match that and do something different. And Aubrey Plaza is the gal for that. Billy Magnuson as Beetlejuice. This actor from Game Night and Aladdin is funny and weird and energetic and a great fit for Beetlejuice. Maybe they'll adapt the Beetlejuice musical and he'll be an option for the role. Maud Apatow as Laurie Strode in Halloween. Daughter of Judd Apatow and Leslie Mann, she's breaking out as an actor in projects like Euphoria and King of Staten Island. If you've seen her in anything she does, you'd know she has Laurie energy. Ben Kingsley as Jafar in Aladdin. I just don't know what they were thinking casting the gentle, young, handsome Marwan Khanzari as Jafar in 2019's Aladdin. Sir Ben Kingsley has the gravitas and the energy that Jafar requires. Jordan Christine Simon as Carrie White in Carrie. She's from the HBO show We Are Who We Are, and she has such an intriguing and trancing quality to her that would work so well for Stephen King's telekinetic Outcast. Naomi Scott as Nina in Black Swan. If you've seen this actor in Aladdin, Charlie's Angels, or Power Rangers, you know she has no problem switching from gentle, naive, and neurotic to a powerful force. I'd love to see her in something darker and more highbrow, and I think she'd suit this role beautifully. And as for her rival and antithesis, Zoe Kravitz as Lily from Black Swan. She's the edgier, wilder, more free character, and the fact that she's playing Catwoman in the upcoming Batman should be all you need to know that she fits the role. Willem Dafoe as Freddy Krueger. Enough said. Which brings me to Willem Dafoe as Joker. Enough said. Ivana Lynch as Cindy Campbell from Scary Movie. The lovable, loopy, airheaded character played by Anna Faris in the hit parody movie would be a perfect match for the actor who played Luna Lovegood in the Harry Potter movies. If you know what I'm talking about, this girl is capable of outdoing Anna Faris at being Anna Faris. And I haven't seen her do anything outside of Harry Potter, which is sad because I'd love her quirkiness and awesome energy to be utilized elsewhere. Odeya Rush as Jennifer Check in Jennifer's Body. Not many people have the same mystique that Megan Fox has, which made her so good in the role, but I've liked Odeya in everything I've seen her in, and I think she would be a great choice to take on the Spitfire succubus. This next one might sound jarring at first, but hear me out. This is just for fun. Tilda Swinton as Voldemort in Harry Potter. Ralph Fiennes brought the character to life in such an iconic manner that if there ever was a new version of Harry Potter, whether that be an HBO Max series where each season adapts a book or whatever, I don't think anyone could hold a candle to what Fiennes did unless they did something different. Tilda Swinton is like a chameleon with her roles, and I think she would bring the spirit of the character to life while doing something fresh and interesting for a new perspective on the series. Okay, that's it for now, but I have more in mind, so if you folks like this video, I might do another one. And also, I want to know what you think of my choices and what your choices would be. So, love to hear from you. Bye.